Yo, how's it going, everybody? Sentient back again with another one. Apologies for not really uploading as often as I would like. But anyway, hopefully I could do better on that. But tonight we have a different, it's gonna be a little bit different. We're actually covering, and we're gonna be checking out a Duet 9 Abyss global broadcast. The game's gonna be coming. Well, it's not gonna be launching, you know, in one specific region. It's gonna be having a global launch this time. But I am kind of interested in this game. I'm pretty sure I haven't covered it on the channel at all. But I'm looking forward to this because this, first of all, right off the bat, this game's quality of life features are pretty insane from what I've heard and from what I've seen so far. So I don't know. First of all, like their system, uh, the amount of like changes they've done to the game from technical tests and the alphas and betas is absolutely phenomenal. They've been listening to feedback wholeheartedly, and I heard the gamers are actually gamers. They're gamers at heart, so that's good to know. It feels like they're in tune with the community and whatnot. But uh, I heard that like with this broadcast, they're gonna have even more crazy stuff that they want to announce. So I want to check it out and see what's up. I have again, I haven't covered it on the channel, but I'm looking forward. I've been looking forward to this game since its announcement when it first came out, or like again, like since its inception with its first reveal trailers and whatnot. I've never played it and whatnot. I'm just looking forward to it, kind of like Arknight's Enfield and whatnot, and some of these other gotchas that are coming up pretty soon on the horizon. But I think this it's about to start, so let me see. Hopefully the audio and everything's working. But yeah, hopefully it's interesting. We'll see what's up and whatnot. We might have to wait a tiny bit till then. But yeah, I mean, again, they're doing solid, man. From what I hear. Oh, there we go. Hopefully my camera's in a good spot. I like the little... I like how they decorated the set. Damn, that's a fire picture.
大家好，欢迎来到二重螺旋公测定档节目，我是二重螺旋制作人十倍大熊。
大家好，我是二重螺旋的运营小段，
我是二重螺旋场景美术小智。
这明星测试已经结束一段时间了，那我们呢仔细看了问卷，还有一些其中的建议。
Surveys and community feedback after the test ended. We gave some quick responses.
那近期呢，其实我们又做了
We've been working on deeper adjustments. Today, in this live stream,
向大家传达二重
consider
螺
to
旋
share
重
the
磅
major optimizations to do it at
重磅
Abyss.
调整。
Major
大勇老师就
optimizations.
不要卖关子了，赶紧给大家讲一下吧，是什么重磅调整？
那
What are
稍
the
微等一下
major
我找一个道具
optimizations?
好，
OK， 那就是
就是
I'll go off and on between reading.
五。
I don't think my voice can
什么免费
handle
呢？
reading
那首先
everything,
呢，第一点
the
就是
entirety.
角色免费，
角色免费。
Every character's
什么都免费
free?
吧？
不止角色免费，
嗯
还有
还有
武器免费。
Weapons are free
哦
too.
武器免费。
对，这里
Wait,
这个最重要
what?
就是我们取消了
We currently
角
remove
色
all
和武器的
character
卡
and
车
weapon banners.
未来所有的角色跟武器
Wait,
都可以通过
what?
免费玩法获得，
Can
直
be
到全部收集。
all the way until you've
Okay.
collected them all. Second major update is unlimited
我
stamina.
这也有。
对，那我们删除了体力的系统
What?，
未来呢也没有那种。
Is it a
大家
gotcha
做的体力卡
still?
玩家了
I guess it's not
我
anymore,
第一
huh?
次听到这个改动的时候，其实感觉一大堆的工作量都在等着我。
But
然
it's a
后都不知道
mobile
从哪里去
game.
改，甚
Also
至有点其实都不想去改了。
I didn't want to
但
touch it.
是听完大
but
熊
after
老
hearing
师
Dagobah's
去
full
仔细的讲解之
breakdown,
后，我们具体的修改
I
方案
slowly
其实
came
慢
around.
慢的也接受了。
工作前搞这么大
It's
改
such a
动，
big
确实
change right
可能
before launch. The
工作量都有
workload's
点
been
爆炸。
absolutely through the roof for every team.
工作量是一方面
Yeah, the
但
workload
是
is one
看
thing,
到
but
产品
seeing
的
the
量
game
和
become
服务
more
的
polished, more in line with player feedback, we feel it's worth it.
那
Sticking to the stamina system a bit more.
体力系统吧，
Oh my gosh, dude. The last test, a lot of players complained about it. Said our gameplay, just built around fast-paced, kept...
是我自己
Okay,
上次玩的
I
时
put
候，
in the
其
last
实
test,
在体力方面
tons
有
of
非常
complaints
多
about
想吐槽的
stamina.
点。我自己比如说我自己刷
For
本，
example,
刷着刷着刷到，因
when I
为我
was
们有
farming
连战
dungeons, we
嘛，
had
刷到第三波
multi-wave
第四波
battles
的
by
时
the
候，
third or
哎，
fourth
其实我
wave.
还想继续
Just wanted
刷
to，keep
但是
going,
呢，这个时候
but
其实我
then,
体力就够
bam,
了，
warning,
但
not enough
是我
stamina.
感觉
I
好
felt
像
like the
要
game
逼
was
着我
forcing
买
me to
体
buy
但我不想
more,
买，哎，这
but
是
I
非
didn't
常
want
难
to.
受
Super
啊。
frustrating.
就在我们后
Even
后
later in
面
the
在测试过程中
test,
给我们投放了很
we
多
handed out loads of
这个
stamina
免费的体力药，
potions.
哎，但是
Still
感觉
didn't
哪里
feel
不舒服。
great.
所以
It
就是
seems
因为
like
这
they're
件事
going
情
down
我
like that
我
route
决
where
定删掉这个体
how
力
are
系
they
统，
gonna make
把体力
money?
全
Like
交给我
cosmetics and
那
stuff?
这里面所
Or
有的
like
委托
paid
部门啊，还有
packs?
养成材料啊、武器图纸，甚至
Whether
是
for
免费的
upgrade
素
or
材，还
mats
有
or
念
red
卡，
drops like
嗯
secret
嗯
其实我们
letters?
都删除体力了。简单来讲就是想怎么
Exploration
刷就怎么刷，
infinite.
大家也不要受到体力的影响，
No
或
more
者要
stamina
去
getting
计
in the
算
way,
体
no
力
more
啊，或者受到
math.
体力的
No
损
pressure from
失
stamina
啊，
limits telling you what to
考虑怎么
do.
使用体力更有信心。
Optimize
希望大
efficiency.
家更轻松一点。
We want everyone to
嗯，
more freedom in the
那体力
game.
系统就是经过这
The
样的大
stamina
改，
gone.
与之相关的
Are we
系统
just
要
in the
做
related
调整。就比如
systems?
说
For example,
上次
trial
就是比
rank
较卡
progression
进
needs to
度
be
的历
tied
练
to
等级系统
stamina.
了。
这个我来补充说明一下吧，
Let
因
me
为
add to that. Before the trial
之
rank
前
system
的
was
这个历练等
directly
级
linked to
是和
stamina
体力算是
usage.
强相关的啊，我们消耗
Spend
体力，然
stamina,
后获得历练
gain
经
trial
验，然后提升历练
EXP,
等级。
level up your
那
trial
现在
rank,
体
but now that
力
stamina's gone.
这个系统删掉之后呢，我们对历练
We
等
rewrote
级
the
这
whole
个系统也
thing.
做了一些调整。
Yeah,
后
you
续
literally
练等
have.
级将
Trial rank
会
now scales with
与
character
角色收集
collection,
进度、角色养成进度、
character
武器收集
progression,
进度、
weapon
武器养成
collection,
进
and
度，
weapon
然后
upgrades,
包括我
plus
们的日常
progress
啊、
and
支线、
dailies,
主线
quests,
和
and
这
the
些
main
系统
story.
更
Basically,
相
all
关一些。
tracks
然后
all
随
your
着历
core
练等级不断
progression
提
as your
升，
trial rank
会
goes up,
不
you'll
断地
unlock
解
new
锁新的内
content.
容，然后也会有解
Along
锁
with
这个
account-wide
新的全
bonuses.
局增益效果。
I'm not gonna
当
lie,
然，
I'm
之前
insanely
之
interested
前有
even
了
more
这个
now
连战
because of
功
all
能，
these
或者是
changes.
说多倍掉落线
These are
这个功能，我们还
so
是做了一些
big.
保留，因
What
为我
in
们
the
觉得这两
world?
个系统，对于玩
Really?
家刷副本来说还是非常有帮助的。
Does that mean that
但是
they're gonna be
那体力系统的
launching
提
like
除呢，其实我们就是不希望再有
what's
限
the
制
new
让玩家
content
有
gonna
更多
be
的选
like
择，想
then?
刷就刷啦，想玩
Dang,
就玩了。
it's gonna
对
be
于想刷的玩家
strange
来讲，他
now.
其实可以尽兴的去玩了，就不会说我爽一半，然后可能又体力。对于休闲
What?
玩家来讲，那其实也不用说一定要被体力裹挟，每天强制上线要清体力，不清体力就觉得哇我好亏这样。
是是是，感觉少上一天就
Missing one
比
day
别
used
人
to
落后
feel
一点，
like
很
you
难
were
受。
already
对
falling
是的，是
behind.
的。
Exactly.
我们
Totally.
希望其实
What
大
we
家
want
还是
is
能
for
够
players
在
to
游戏
jump
里面自由
in
的体验，
and just
然
enjoy
后
the
去发
game,
掘自己
farm
想
what
要
they
的东西，
want
没有那么多的限
without
制。
getting boxed in by
介绍完体力系
restrictions.
统
So
之
now
后
that
呢，
we've
大葱
recovered
老师能不能
covered
再详细
stamina,
给我们就
can you walk
是
us
介绍一
through the
下
changes we made to
抽
the
卡相
gacha
关的改
system?
动？
关于抽卡呢，在过去的测试当中，其实我们
Back
开
in
放
the
了
last,
无
it made
限
it
的
possible to
抽
obtain
卡。
weapons
那
through
个时候
free
大家反应还
gameplay.
蛮不错的，
Our chance was actually.
对吧？那整个抽卡
Did
模
they say it was
式其
positive?
实
I
就如果
couldn't
按
read
照
that in time. But
剧
overall,
本
the
来
old
讲，
gacha
其实大家压
system
力都还是蛮
still
大
put
的，
a
所
lot
以
of
我们需
pressure
要
on
做
players,
出
which is
调
going to make
整。
some big
所以我们
changes.
把角色的抽
We
卡也
removed
去掉了
gacha for
直
characters
接的抽卡也
and
取
for
消了。
weapons
这个其
too.
实对我
This
们
makes the core
玩法
gameplay
本身
loop
来讲
way
更
more
自洽一些。
consistent.
所以其实针
So with
对
all these
这个
adjustments,
调整来说，其实我们的目的
our
呢，
goal is
还
simple.
是希
We
望
want to
说
make
pay to
sure
win 这件事情，在我们
that
的
pay
整
to
个
win
游戏
just
当中
isn't
其
a
实
big
不
deal
是那么重要。
in this game anymore.
我其实自己上
That's
次也有抽
crazy.
了我们自己的卡池嘛，
I
然
pulled
后
on
因
our
为我
banner
们
and
现
since we
在程
had
序有一
that
个不会挨池的一
100%
个设
guaranteed
计。
banner setup,
其实抽那个池的
I
时候
didn't
就没
really
有那
have
种
to
担心，
worry.
就只要
As
攒
long
够
as
资
I
源抽
saved
就
up
完事儿
enough
了。然
pulls, I was
后其实
guaranteed.
后来
But
呢，
after I got
我
my
想说
first
赛期
I
下一
wanted to
个
level
这个
up
一
her
速的时候，哎，
Intron.
发现当抽
Around 40
到
or 50
负
pulls
时候还没有
in,
出货，
with
其实我
still no
越往
5 star,
下
I
抽
started
越
getting
担心，
nervous
因为我担心自己会歪，
because I was
因
scared of
为
losing
歪这件事
50-50.
情就非常难
I
受，
felt
因为我攒了
bad.
那么久资源， 来，
Stay
好
for
不
a
容易
long
说，哎，我
time,
想自己
finally
喜欢的
investing
角
in a
色再
favorite
往上养一
character,
养，然后歪
and
了，
then
那结果真的
bam,
就
you
歪了，
lose.
对啊，
就歪了就很难受。
Just feels
嗯
off.
其实我
Yeah,
个
I
人的
mean,
话，
they're
我个人玩游
again,
戏，
like I said, they're
也喜欢
gamers.
去
They
攒东西，
you could
我
tell
攒挺
they
久，然后攒了很
they're
多的资源，就
literally
为了抽这
mentioning
个
it,
角
dude.
色。
They're saying it like
但是
out
呢，我
loud.
在抽之前我还要担心，就是这个东西我运气
They've
好不
played
好？
the
你还要
other
算，
对，
gotchas
我需要去
too
看看我的这
in
道
other
运气行不
games.
行。
They know the
我不
pain
行的话，
of
我
the
都不敢抽。
50-50 system and
而且
everything.
卡池这个东西吧，它是
And
有个
with
周
banners,
期
there's
的。
always
这个
a
卡池在
timer.
这段时间
Banners
开
only
放，
for a short
这个卡池结
window.
束之后，我就没
Once
有
it
办法拿
ends,
这
there's
个
no
角
way to
色，
get that
这
character
点其实
anymore.
也
And for
是
a lot of
对
players,
于很
that
多
feels
玩
really
家来说比较
punishing.
难受的一个
对，
事情。
其实像卡池周期，
Exactly,
你
with
错过了
limited
就错过了，
banners,
你
once
想
you
再
miss
用
it,
其
it's
实很
gone.
困
You
难。
can't tell how long it's gonna.
对，然后其实，在我们全免
With
费之
everything
后，其
free
实目前我
now,
们没有
there's
像
none of that
担忧了，
FOMO.
大家可以放心的去玩游戏，因为不
I
管
just
怎
can
么
relax
变，
knowing
我
that
们
the
角色
characters
都
will
在
always
那。
be there.
是
对，所以你就可以放
So
心
you
的
can play
大胆
however
去
you want and
去
build
玩。
whatever you want.
我觉得还有就
Another
是，
thing,
在这个卡池周
During
期
a
内，
limited
其实我
banner,
们
most of the
很重要
time,
的一个
the
点
reason
是
I
抽到
wanted
这个角
to
色，
pull the featured
我想要
character was
去
to
组
build
成
up
一
a
个配
comp
对，我
around
这
them.
个队伍的配置很重要，
That's
我这样的
true,
一个心里
yeah.
面的体
I
验
don't
会
like
更
that too
好。
in my other games.
如果错过这个周期之
But
后，
if I miss that
那这个队
banner,
伍
my
可能
team
就
comp might
搭不起来
never
了，
come
包括一
together.
些像我们上次赛棋可以
Psyche was
飞
the，only character
那
who
我
could
没有这个角
fly. If I
色，
didn't
错
pull
过了就
her,
错过了，我就再也
complete
不可能去体验这个飞行技能
missed
了。
experience
对，
and
就
lost the
更好的
chance
去
to.
让
Okay.
玩家跟用户能够
Should
更
be
早
letting
的
players
去
dive
接
into
触
the
这些可
content
以玩的内
sooner,
容，去体验游戏本身的
enjoy what
乐
the
趣。
game has to
大家的
offer.
游戏体验都是
So
一
we
样
all
的。
哎，
we're on
对，
the same ground.
所以作为一个
Yeah,
玩家来
exactly.
讲，
Speaking as a
从我
player
们自己
myself
的
from
角
my
度出
our
发，
own
包括玩
experience,
家给我们的反
and from all
馈，
the feedback we received, that's why we
决定在
decided
公测
for
版本中
global
删除
launch,
角色跟武
removing
器修改
gacha
这
for
个东西，
characters and
还有
weapons.
因为删除了
And
角
since
色武器
gacha
修
is
改，角
gone,
色武器的
the old
新
star
品
rating
其
system
实
for
也
gacha
受
characters
益
has
很
been
多的
scrapped
人的。
too.
那在这个情况下，所以我
Holy
们要引入
shit.
一个
Okay, we're
丝距
introduced a
片
new
段
system
的这
called
么一个概念。那
Mindscape
同时来讲，
Shards.
这个丝距片段
Basically,
就
the
是角色
there's
碎片。
character fragments.
那调整这个系统之
It
后呢，
has
我们
changed.
整个
There are
角色
now
跟武
two
器的
main
获取方式
ways
就有两种
to。get characters and weapons.
那第一种呢，其实就是通过
Through the
密函
convert
系统
commission system
刷取对应的
to
角
farm
色
the
碎
exact
片，
fragments
还
you
有
need
武
for a
器铸造的
character.
材料。
Gather materials
那
to
角
craft
色呢就
weapons.
是
Characters
碎片
unlock
合
when you
成
gather enough
来获
fragments.
得。那武器就是通过刷
Weapons
取
are
的
forged
这个
directly.
叫武器的铸造材
This
料
is
来锻造
material
获得。
you farm.
那第二点呢，其实就是可以
Second
在
way is
商
through the
店界
in-game
面直
shop.
接购买
There you
成
can
品
buy
的
character
角色
fragments
碎
and
片
weapons
分
directly.
析。
I'm fine with that.
结
If
合
you could just straight up
上
buy
面
them
说
if
的
you
这个
want,
叫体力系统取消，那玩
they
家
gotta
可
make their
以
money
免
somehow.
费刷取
They're just
角
gonna
色碎片和
grind
武器
freely
铸
for
造材料，
fragments and
去获
mats
得更
and
具体
use them to
生活的
get
这个
exactly
东
what
西。
they want.
不过上一次测试，就是委
90%,
托密函这个
like
系统，好像
99%
在
of
我这
gacha
边
does
体
would
验
not
不
go
是
this
太好，
route.
就是
It's
在
already
屏幕前
insane
的
with
玩
what
家
they're
可能
doing.
也一样。然后大家担心的问题
Concern
就
was
是
once
角
characters
色
got
加
added
入
to the
委托密函系
system,
统后，是否会
wouldn't that create a bunch of
有同
pain
样很多
points?
堵点？针对这个，我们
So
会
what's
怎么
changing
调
this
整呢？
time?
委托密函
Actually
这
made
个的
major
话，因为我们
adjustments
做
to
比较大
convert
调整，这里我就
commission
结合
system.
图
Let's
片
maybe
为
go
大家再
through
简单
real
介
quick
绍
with
一
some
下。
visuals.
然后因为角色加
The
入之
characters
后，
not part of the
之
system.
前
The
委
old
托
design
密函
just
的
didn't
设
work
计
anymore.
就不再适用了。后续委托密
The
函
new
将会
version
分
convert
为
commissions are
角
split into
色、武
three
器、魔
character
之
weapon
些
and
3种。
demon
角色
wedges.
密函的话是可以
For
通
the
过
character
副本
commissions, the
刷
prop
起来
secret
的，
letters
然
can
后
be
也可以通
farmed.
过
Also
常驻的
depend
玩
on
法获得。
gameplay.
那当
Weekly
然，我们也考虑
commissions
到
and
不
for players
同
who
玩家的
prefer a
需求啊，
direct
游戏内也
option,
会
we're also adding
同时
fragment
开
purchases
放
in game.
角色碎片的购买途
I'm
径。
fine with all
这
this.
个购买的话，
All the
你可以
purchases,
买一片
like,
啊，
dude,
可以
it's
买
so
2
free to
片、3
play
片，这个
friendly
根据
that
自己
you
需求
could
来
just
就可以。
grind it. And if you
从
want
业
to
而
buy
言，
it
我
and
们
like
是
speed
希
your way
望
through,
把选
sure.
择权交给玩家，
They
并
should put
且
the
整体
players
刷取的体验
first
是高
and
效
keep
的、
fragment
轻松
farming
的，
efficient and
大家
low
可以根据自己的
stress.
时间
That way everyone
去
can
进行
play
游
at their
玩。
own
其实
pace.
说人话的话，
So in plain
是
terms,
指
each
每个碎
convert
片都
commission
是
always
固定的
drops
掉
fragments
落，
for a fixed
不会
character.
出现一个
You
密
know
函
exactly
出
what
现
you're
多
getting
个
as a
角色
reward.
碎片
That's
这种
good.
嘛。
是的，是的，就不
That's
会
right. You
出
won't
现
get a
这
random
种
character's
一个
fragments
密函里面开
in
出其他
convert
碎片的一个
commissions.
情况。就我们密函是
Our
一个
convert
1对1
commissions
的
are
设
character
计。
specific.
比如
For
说
example, if I want
我要刷
Rebecca,
取丽贝卡，那我就可
I
以
first farm her
先
specific
从副
letters
本
in the
里面刷
dungeon,
取丽贝卡的密函，然后将
and
它
I use
打
it in a
开，打开后你
challenge,
只会
which
掉
will only
落
drop
丽贝
Rebecca
卡的这个碎
fragments.
片。并且
Secret
在密
letters
函
are
获取之
permanent.
后，这个密函是永久有效的，并不会
Won't
说放
expire
在
in
背
your
包里一
inventory
段时间之后，这个密函
or
就失
disappear
效
over
了。
time.
那我还有一个
Got
问
another
题，就
question.
是角色碎
What I
片刚
heard
才
you
听下来
buy
就是
character
一个
fragments
一个
one
的
by
买，
one.
意思是如果
So
说
I've
我
already
刷
farmed
碎
some
片刷
fragments.
了一
Does that
半
mean I
那
can
剩下
spend
一
less
半
to
我
unlock
可
the
以半价购
character?
买吗？
对对对，这个理解
Exactly,
没
that's
有
how it
问题。
works.
就
Let me
是
lower the volume a little bit.
在界面里
On the
面，
screen at the bottom
在
right,
合
you'll
成
see a
的时候，你可以
progress
看到右
bar
下角，其实会
showing
有
how many
显示当前
fragments
你这个角色已经获得岁月的
you've
进程。也就是
collected
说，如
and the
果你要
remaining
把它合成
cost.
出来之后，你还需要花费的
To
钱。
unlock the character
当你刷
fully,
取
the more
最低
fragments
越
you've
多的时候，其
farmed,
实你
cheaper
要
the
花的
purchase
钱
has
会越来越
become.
少啊，到最后就是可以
You
免费
farm all
获
the
得。
fragments, you get the character completely
哎
free.
那这样，如果我想要获得所
But
有
wait,
的
if I
角
want to
色，
collect all the
岂不是
characters,
很
won't that
累？
be a crazy amount
这
of
你放
farming?
心。那
Don't
我
worry
们游
about
戏
that. In
呢
our
其
game,
实
you'll
是
actually
有
have
AI
AI
的协
combat
助可以
partners
使
to
用
help
的。
out.
那我们其实初衷
The
也
idea
是
is
希
to make
望
farming
大家
lighter
可以
and
更
less
轻松的
stressful.
在刷取的过程
AI
当中
assisting
，AI 会
you.
帮你承担不
Can
少
you
的
play
工
with
作。其
friends?
实你就可
Or
以做
no?
到
You can
一
grind
边
while
玩一边
listening, while
听
watching a
小
show, or
说、
just
看
chilling
电
with
视、
music.
听音乐都可以。所以我们希望的是说，
It's literally
这
like
一
not
款
a
游戏呢是
gacha
希望大家
anymore.
玩起来更轻松、更没有压力。
Players can enjoy a casual,
那
pressure-free
总之，其实未来我
experience.
们的角色
Initial
和
characters
其
are,
实
and
是
weapons are
不
now
同
100%
那不同
free.
的角色密函
Particulars tied
只
to
是获取的并不
characters.
同啊，其他都是一样
Only
的。
difference is now you get to choose
那
them.
光靠今
So
天
just,
的直播讲
you know,
解，
just
其实可能理解起来
hearing
有
it
点复杂，因
might
为
be a
涉
lot
及
to
到很多
digest. I mean, there's a lot of new
所以呢，我
info.
们后面小
So
编这边会有
afterwards,
更多的准备的一些图文栏
we'll
目，
be putting together
方便大家更好
detailed
地去理
guides to
解
help
这
you
个
get the hang of it
每
quickly.
次这个密函改动
That's
会比
good.
较复
This is
杂，
all
所以
system
我这边
rework.
会准备
This
更
complex will be
详
sharing
细
more
的
in-depth
密函的
rule
规则，然
breakdowns
后帮助大
so you
家
get familiar with the
在
system
上
before
线
you
前
jump
可以
in.
更好的了解这个系统。
不过小段老师啊，就是我
But I
还有
do
个
have
问
another
题，刚才我们
question.
所聊的
Earlier we
那
talked about the
个
old rate-up
就是
banners.
关于 UP 卡池这个
how are we going to
是
handle
会
that
有
going
调整。
forward?
因为我们现在所
Some
有
of the characters
角
are
色都
free
是免费的，
now.
所以其实
Rated
在我们这边
banners
没有
just
这
aren't a
个
thing
UP 这
anymore.
个概念了。所有
All our
角
playable
色在时光之
characters
后就可
be
以
always be available
一
through
直通过地方
covert
获取，不存在
commissions.
说
It's not
进入
like
涅
they'll
槃之
be
后过一
farmable
段
for a
时间又突
while
然
and
消
then
失掉
suddenly
的一个情
not.
况。然后这些因为刚才
Like we
前面也
said
说了，
before,
我们涅
secret
槃卡
letters
其实
don't
都是
cost
免费的，你
anything.
的角色
So the
也
characters you
是
unlock
免
through
费获
farming
得
don't， cost
并且
anything either.
可以
That's why you
一
can
直
keep
养成
leveling
两
them up
个
all the
到
way
满
to the
服的一个
max
状态。
intron.
那我们
Are we
会对
gonna
过
tweak
去
the
的角
stats
色和
of
武器
the old
在
characters
什
and
么地方调
weapons?
整吗？就是如果要调整
If
的
we do, will
话，
there be
可能
another
后续还
round of
会有测试
testing?
吗？
这个肯定是
Yeah,
要
that's
调
definitely
整的，因
something we
为我
need to
们
adjust
把
as we remove
这
the
个角
star
色
rating
和武器的
system
星级这个概
for
念
characters
给
and
去掉了。
weapons.
那么对于
All
过
the old
去的
ones
这个角色和武器的数值方面都要做一些
have
调
to be
整。
rebalanced
然后
too.
关于测试的
About
话，因为
testing, since we also
前
removed the
面有提到
stamina
又有体
system
力改动，然后又有
and
卡
took
池的
out
改动。其
banners,
实这个改
all these
动
adjustments
是一
build up a
个
pretty
非常
major
大的改动，所以
overhaul. So our
我
live
们
ops
运
team
这
is
边还是
planning
会考虑后
to
面
roll
做
out a
一
test
个
server.
这个测试服的概念。后
Wow,
面会
that's
通
crazy.
过
We'll post
官方
recruitment
设
info on
备
the
发
on
布
the
一些招募
social
信息，然后
socials.
招募一些玩
Let us
家
know
来
number of
提
players
前体验到我们的这个改
to
动的
try the
版
new
本，
build
并
early
且
and share
给
feedback
了我
with
们一
us.
些修改意见，帮助我们
That
在
way we
更
can
新
fine
前
tune everything
再
before
去
global
对产品
launch.
进行一些打磨。
主要是咱
Since
们
it
这次
contains
这
so
么
many
大的
major
改动，
changes,
然后
there's
包
a lot
括
of
玩
small,
家和我们
a
在
lot
内
of
其实
things
都有很多就是会有不
players
清
and
楚
honestly
的地
even
方。
us don't fully understand yet.
其中就是
There's one tough
肯
question
定
that's
会有一
bound
个
to
比较
come
尖
up.
锐的问题。咱们后续
How will the game make money and keep going?
这个
Yeah,
怎么挣
that's
钱呢？
literally
然
the
后
first
产
thing
品
on my
这个商
mind.
业化要怎么
What's the
做？
new monetization
是
plan?
这样，商业
So let's
商业化
here's the
方
deal.
面
When it comes to
呢，其实
monetization,
我
we're
们会
shifting
将
completely to
重点
cosmetics.
都调整到
That's what I
外
thought.
观售卖上。
Yeah,
角色皮肤、武器皮
and
肤，
stuff in the
还有
shop.
角色
Character
饰品
outfits,
等
weapon
外
skins,
观
and
呢，
all
都是
kinds
我
of
们后续的
accessories.
主要付费内容了。
Those will be the main
那
thing
相应的付费版
players.
本其实
Okay,
会更增
we're
加
adding a lot
更
of
多
more
更新的外观
cosmetic
内容。
options this
那这
time.
边就简单
Let
展
me
示
give
一
you a
下我
quick
们目前
preview
在
of
做
the
的
ones
这
we're
些
working
那
on.
我们先来看服
Here's
饰的
Fushu's
泳装
swimsuit
皮肤。
outfit.
不是这个泳装皮是后
The
面版
swimsuit
本，而且
outfit
这
is
个皮肤我感觉和它原皮
It's
相差很大呀。
it could work. I mean, look at PGR. Like the main income that they get from their game is literally from making like from
基础
cosmetics.
上，我们还增加了更多的特效表现，让它变得更精致、更华丽的。
我记得好像之前还有一
Didn't
个
we
沙
have a
滩的
beach
镜
theme
头，
plan
也
for
是和服饰
Fushu?
相关的，好像没有放出来
I。think that's
接
one
下来
that's
这
been
个
shown.
服饰的
Fushu's
相
been
关场景就来了
themed
那就是
backdrop.
它这个沙滩的小布景。
It's a little set
我们
piece.
在场景当
Can
中是
drop
可
into
以
the
造出
scene.
这样的一个小布景的，配合服饰
And
的
when you
泳
pair it
装，
with her
可以看
swimsuit
到它这
outfit,
个画
the
面
whole
是
vibe
非常
comes
的
out
清新亮丽的。
across super fresh and
这
vibrant.
个其实因为
I've
我
only
只
seen
看
the
过原
concept
画，
art.
然后我看上
And I
面
noticed there are a lot of
说小的这
accessories.
个视频，那这个小智这边是不是有非常多
Lishi,
的
are there a ton of details on this one?
对，你能看图里面，
You
其
can
实资
tell
产
from the
量
artwork,
虽然它比较小，
even though
资
it's a
产量
small
还是比较
set
多的。
piece, there's actually a lot
包
packed
括
into
像
it. Different
很多的
textures,
材质，有一些海
things like
浪、
waves,
沙子，包
sand,
括天空中也
even
有
a
一
little
些
sun in the
小的太阳，
sky.
这样去营造了一个
All of that.
炎炎夏日这
Puts
种
up a
夏
hot
日氛
summer
围
vibe.
啊，能够更多
Really sets
更
off
好的去衬托出来我们泳
the
装的
swimsuit
这样
theme.
的一个气氛。
你可以想象服饰到时候站在
Picture
那个小椅
Fushu
子上，
lounging on that
小
little
椅子
beach
有
chair, sipping a
那我们
cocktail.
刚才
So
其实
since
看了
Fushu's
服
new
饰的
outfit,
皮肤，然后也看了
we
战士
looked
道
at the
具啊
set piece.
那我们
But what about the other
这个
characters?
未来不会
We're not just
做
making
这一
this one
套
outfit, right?
做吧？
有，我们
Of
其
course
实
not.
除
Outside
了
of Fushu's
服饰
swimsuit,
之外，其实每个版本呢，
with
其实
every
还有
update,
不
we'll
同
roll
的
out
主
new
题系
themed
列的
outfit series.
皮肤。那例如
That's
会
awesome,
有圣诞
actually.
皮肤系列的
For example, we're working on a
圣诞
Christmas
皮肤
theme, Christmas outfits.
能不能
Oh,
我们
Dude
也给你们展示一下我们目前在做的一
I'm not
系列
gonna
的
lie.
皮肤主题。
This again, like you said, this is
哦
such a
原来是
bold
圣诞
move
主
that
题那
I
我们之
I
后
want
是
the
不是还
game
有
to
其
work
他
out
节
for
日或者
them.
其他的主题呢？
Actually,
有，
they
那我们
they're
未来
trying to
的
have
新皮
like
肤
make
之
such a
外，
good
我们还
game
会
for us and like trying to like make it so free to play friendly that, dude, it's like not even a gacha anymore. Damn, these are gorgeous cosmetics though, actually. I actually hope it works out for them. I mean, I'm gonna be playing it for sure now. Damn, they even upgraded the models. Holy moly. Wait, whoa, they look completely... Damn, they look good now.
好，那我来展示一下最近场景的迭代进度。
We've
就比
made
如说我们的冰湖城，
progress on environment. Take Ice Lake as an
主要
example.
是有
We've
4
updated
方
it
面
in
的
four
迭
major.
代。
We've updated it
第
in
一
four
方面
major
是
ways.
材
First,
质的纹
materials
理，
and
主要
textures.
进行的是纹理
We've
的
bumped
精
up
度
the
提升，还有
texture
这个材
resolution
质
and
的
added more fine details
细
to the
节迭代。
surfaces.
第二方面是光影，
Wow,
主要
second
是
the
迭代
lighting.
成了更加真实的
It
光照。
looks clean.
然后第三呢是添
Third,
加
we've
更
added
多
more
的店铺，
shops.
还有对应的
Plus
这个
little
店铺
touches
的
that
人
make
文
the
痕迹，
city feel
主要
lived
是为了
in,
强
so the
化
atmosphere
城内
feels
的
more
人
alive.
人文的氛围。然后第四是
And fourth, from the
从
main
城市的街
streets
道，然后到单个建
to
筑，
each
再
building
到
in the
这个
city
建
and the
筑
clusters
的
and props around
周
them,
边的群落装饰，然后从每个层
we've
次的
layered
细
in
节颗
extra
粒度上都
detail
做了进一步
at
的
every
丰富，
scale.
然后主要是为了增加这
Ideas
个
to
场
make the
景细
scene
节
feel
的
more
层次。
immersive.
以上这么大的一些
All
改
these
动
big
呢，还有
changes.
提升，说实话，其实我们
Honestly, our
大
team
家
has
都
been
非
really
常
grinding
努
hard,
力和辛苦了。那这里呢，其实
and
也
I
非
really
常
want
感
to
谢
thank the
上
players
次
for the
做
last
主玩家
test,
给我们的那个
sharing
真
us
诚的建
feedback,
议，还有信任。
the trust you've placed in
这
us
些
that
所以
gave
呢
us the
谢谢
strength to
我们
make
开
such
通的
bold
小伙
changes
伴。
before launch.
这个我们非常
Yeah,
感谢每
yes,
一
absolutely.
位
Thank you to every player who
给
shared their
我
thoughts.
返回意见的玩家。那么在介绍
As
完
we
指
covered
令
the
系
changes
统
to
和
stamina and
算法的调整之后，
monetization,
针对知名
back in
的
our
测
second
试，
plus
我们
beta
确实
test
发了一个总结
review,
回顾嘛。然后今天是不是
promised
也可
some
以
other
向大家这个
improvements.
汇报一下那些更细节的一些优
Deca
化
Bear,
性
can you walk us through some of the
首先有一
details?
点就是大家也
Sure,
比
let's
较
start with
关心
something
的
a lot of
就
players
是
asked
我
about.
们的主角夜
Protagonist
航
from
篇的玩
chapter
家在公测版本正式进
Noctizer
入
will
可以自
eventually
己
join the
加
loadout
入我们
system.
的整备系统。
Oh, as
就是
playable
说
characters,
其
so
他
basically
组
just
不
like
一
the
样
other
就是
characters,
我可以自己
I'll be
调
able
整
to
自己，然后在
control
这
them
个
to fight, move around, and
进
all
行战
that.
斗啊，可以
对
行动这些。
对对，
Yeah,
挺好
exactly.
那
That's
其他还有什么
great.
还有也是大家比较关心的是
Interesting.
剧
Yeah,
本的
another
优化。
change. We made changes to the
这种
dungeon
之前公告
gameplay. As we
说
announced
我们其实
earlier,
意
all
识到
dungeon
所有
timelines
副
have
本
been
是真实的
removed.
太好了，太好了。
我们仅保留了刷怪的
Oh,
数
the
量
dungeon
还有
only
目
track
标。
enemy count
只
and
要你刷
objectives.
的越快，你的时间就越
Faster you
短。
clear them, the faster you're out.
太好了，3分
That's
钟的限
great.
时
No
我
more
们再也不
3-minute
用了。
timers.
那除此之外，其实我们还有
Top
增
of that,
加
we
一
also
个
added
叫
a new feature
AI
called
自动召唤的
Combat
功能。
Partner
那
Auto
其实我们上一
Summon.
次游戏里面
Last
就
says
很
a lot of
多人
players didn't
知
even
道
realize that there
有
was a
AI
combat
召唤
partner system in
这个
dungeons.
所以我们这次呢
Really?
给大家加了一
So
个
this
自
we've
动召
added.
唤
This
的
time
功
we've
能。
added an
这个
auto
功能基
version
本上
of
不
it.
能
It'll
开启。
basically be
所
on
以呢，
by
有些功
default.
能
So with
它
this
就可以
feature,
帮助玩
players
家
can
更好
tackle
的
dungeons
去
more easily
副本游玩，更轻松一些。
with way less
这副
hassle.
本的坐牢点，
Honestly, the
我
dungeon
感觉还不止这
pain
一点。
points
就
go
是上
beyond
次
that.
测
Back in
试，
the
包
last
括
test,
之
even
前，
before that,
我在 PC 上去玩
when I
的。
was playing on
然后主
PC,
要是
especially
我的
during
在螺旋飞跃
the
的时
Helix
候，
Leap
而且晚上
sections,
我
my
手指
fingers
头
are
特别
getting
的
wrecked on the
累，
keyboard.
要按，不停的按，不
I had
停
to
的
keep
按，
spamming
耐受
keys,
度
and
一
it
直
feels
在
like my
下降。
keyboard is really
然
wearing
后
out.
呢，所以说我们
Honestly,
这
my
次在
fingers
基
are
础
wearing
移动
out when
上
I
用
play a
的
mouse
进
and
行调
key.
整。
I'm a
这
controller guy, by the
次
way.
针对基础移动
This
进
time we've
行
made
做
two
两
major
个
upgrades to
调整。
movement.
然后第一个是我们增加
First
了一键
one,
螺旋飞跃的功能。
key
然后在
Helix
PC 上可
Leap.
以
On
大家
PC,
可以
you
不定义
you can
的
remap
修
the
改这个
key
按钮。
however you like.
这样的话，无论是
Oh.
在是 PC 的
So whether
主
you're
机
on
玩
keyboard
家
or
还是手柄上
controller,
玩家，都可以
pulling
比
off
较
a
轻松地
Helix
实
Leap is
现
way
这个螺旋
easier
飞跃。
now.
另外一个是我们增加
Oh,
了
that
疾
just
跑
you
功
could just
能。
bind it now.
我还
We've
是
added
以 PC
sprint
端为
mode.
主力。我们
On
按住
PC,
只按
just
住
hold
Shift
Shift.
就可以进入疾跑
Now
模式。
sprint straight
然
away.
后只要
Hold it for 2
长按大概
seconds.
2秒左右就会一直保
Okay, enter
持这个
sprint
疾
mode.
跑状态，也不需要说
No more
一
mashing
直按
buttons,
在
no more
之
finger
间也会
cramps.
比较累。
That's
角色进
cool.
入疾跑状态之
Stuff
后
like that should
就
be
比较大
easy,
缩短我们
honestly.
跑图的时间。除此之外，
We've also added a new
在
new
古
grapple
城还有
points
金叶岛各个地方都增
all
加了一
around
些工作
Ice
点。
Lake and
嗯
进之
Purgatorio.
后点击这个我们键盘上的 F 键就可以
Okay,
直
it
接
kind of
进
looks
行
like
快速
Genshin
位
with
移
those
真正的跑
and
解
Wuthering
跑方
Waves a little bit with the grapple stuff, but
不得不说，这个
heck,
改动确
it,
实
it's okay.
算是救了大家的小拇指了。
Everyone's poor
其实
pinky
除
finger.
了
And
移
aside from
动
the
造之
movement
外，一些
fixes,
指引的
also
功能
rolled out
优
some
化
quality
我
of
们
life
都加上了。
tweaks.
那比如说委托密函，除了
As
前
an
面已经提
example,
到
on top
大
of the
改
big
版之
overhaul
外的
we
一些
had,
优
we
化。
made two smaller
那以前呢，
improvements.
分别就是以前我们的
First,
密
before
函
secret
其实
letters were
是
named by
很疏忽
numbers.
看不清楚是什么，
Couldn't
需要
tell what they
点开看
were.
才
Let's
就
go
之
do
前
it
比如说刷赛
one
季
by
地图
one.
的时候，
I was
其
farming
他
6
背那个
letter, I
数
have to
字，它
memorize
是
the
比如说
code,
S 好像是
like
S016 对吧？
S016,
对，
right?
然后我打开那个背
I
包，
opened my
发现我
inventory, all
从
the
其他
secret
副本
letters
掉落那
I'd
些
gotten
密
from
函都是
dungeons were just
数
a
字非
wall
常
of
大，然后
numbers.
我比如说
If
我
I
要
wanted
去
to
刷
craft a
把武器的时
weapon,
候，我只能一个一个
I
去
had to
找。
dig through
对，
them
你
to get
并
the
不知道
right
自己刷的
one.
是什么。
是的，是的。
所以我们的优化
So now we're
是
adding
比如
icons
说
to
我们会把
each kind of
对
secret
应的
letter.
图标放在上面，所以你很清楚的自己要刷。
Damn.
那找起来就快
Way
多了。
easier
对，
to
然后并
find.
且呢，能增
You
加
can
一
jump
个
straight to
点
this
击
big
之后更
stage
快
with
速地
just
指引
one
到你要
click.
刷的地方去。这是第一个。第二个呢，
That's
就
the
是
first
我们
change.
铸造
Second is
时
an
的
update to
话因为之
forging.
前也是有很多人
Before
反映
players had
就是我们需要
to
回去点才能铸造，
return
也
to
很麻烦。
base to
是是是。
forge.
对，搞得其实我们铸造
It
显
had
得非常的痛苦。
forging
所以
felt
我们
painful.
现在的调
So
整
now we
就是让
fixed
我们
it.
铸造随时
Could
随地
forge
都可以，
anywhere,
并不会让你强制
anytime.
传送到一个地
No
方
more
才能
forced
拿。
teleports to the specific place.
嗯，这个我感觉算
Wow.
是实质优化了
还。有一些
That's
同时我们
crazy.
那个铸造也加了
We
一
also
个
added
材
a
料图
forging
片，
codex.
让你更清楚的看到
You
你
can
的
check
材
all the
料是
mats
在什么
needed
地
for
方产
crafting
生。
and where you could get them
是之前就是造武
exactly.
器，其实
You
在没有
didn't
绘
have,
图之前，然
have
后
the
不知道
blueprint. You had no idea how
造
many
这个武
coins
器
and
后
mats
面
would be
比如说需
needed.
要很多的铜币啊，需要很多
We've
其他的铸造素材。 然后等真的拿到这张图纸再开始去刷的时候，又浪费了比较多的时
It's
间。
already too late. You have to start grinding.
其实现在能
But
够
now
很
since
清
you
楚
can
地
check
看
the
到我们需要
requirements
什么的话，其
early,
实对于玩家来
weapon
说，它这
crafting
个造武器的
feels way
效率大
more
大提升。
efficient.
其实针对上册中的
But
那
all
些
those
做牢体
pain
验，
points
基
from
本
the
上我们
last
的
is
目
a
的
goal
就比较简
simple.
单，就是想要玩家
Just
更
want
简
players to
单、更
enjoy the
轻松地
game.
去玩我们的游戏，不要有太大的负担。
嗯，
那也是我们上次确实执行没有做好。所以呢，我们其实除了这些之外，
Beyond everything, we made tons of quality of life improvements.
目的就是让玩家
All focus on, okay, cutting down friction. We want
那我们接下来聊
go through everything, and let's talk about some the upcoming gameplay
那首先
improvements.
其实就是我们主
There's
线
some
剧情当
cinematic
中的表现
presentation.
也是我们
It's one of our
最
biggest
大家
focuses
的
lately.
反
A
馈
lot
啊
of players
我们
mentioned that
有
some of
很
the
多的
cutscenes
站桩
and
啊服装
performances
特
felt
质
lame and
就是有些
awkward.
镜头很迷惑，就是
Lame,
有个镜头
huh?
过
Like
去
the
发现
camera
背后有
suddenly.
一个特别大的灯，然后也看不清楚，
Okay,
就
can't
是
tell what's
对
going
挺
on.
多的。
是，所以我们
We've been putting a ton of
继续
work
的按照我们这个努力去把
to polish
我们的
both the
站桩
static
过程以及
dialogue
表现都
performances
做
and
得更好。
cutscenes.
然后这里面其实
Also
我
added
们
new
新增了更多的
cinematic
一些表
touches,
现，比如说我们有新的站桩的镜头，
like
新
improved
的
camera
对话的
angles,
表
more
情，
expressive
新的
facial
口
animation,
型，
and proper lip
整体剧
syncing.
情的表现力我们都
Over
做
the
了一
story
些调整。
presentation feels way more immersive
对，然
now.
后其他还有其实
And another big
我
thing,
们很多玩家
a
其
lot
实
of
是比
players
较喜
love
欢
playing with
和朋友
friends.
一起玩
Yes,
的。
please
这个
just make
上
it,
册中
dude.
其实
If we
很
could play
多
with friends,
这个大家想要
co-op
一起
wasn't
上
available
模这些，其实没有这个
for
功能。
demon
然
wedge
后
farming.
在后续版本中，
Future
我们会
versions,
把
all dungeons will
所有
support
的房间
co-op,
都开放联机功能啊，包括模之间
including demon
大
wedge
家都可以叫
commissions,
上
so
好
be able to
朋友
invite your
一起
buddies
刷。
and farm together.
然后未来呢，我们也会开发更多新的
And
联
we'll
机
be
玩
rolling out
法，
brand new
来
co-op
丰富
modes
大
to
家
keep
这个
things
联机体
fresh.
验。大家喜
Yes,
欢一个人玩
dude.
的这个单机
Of course, you
任务，
prefer playing
单人
solo,
游
no
戏的玩
worries
家
at
不用
all.
担心啊，所有的联机内
All
容
co-op
都是
content
非
is
常
totally
的
optional.
啊，包括我们冰湖
Even
城
the
的
Ice
这个
Lake
多人广
Social
场，
Hub,
在
the
公
big
测版本中
plaza,
也会增
added
加
a toggle for the
这个
global launch,
控制按钮啊，玩家可以自己
so you
选
can turn
择
off
适
the
合的
co-op
开启。
entirely.
哦，所以说之前那个
So
沙
that's
滩
where the
动
beach
作就
scene
放在
comes
这
in
里。
handy.
对。
Wow, man.
有一个非常重点
There's
的，
one big thing I have
我
to
们上
bring
一次
up.
测
In
试
the
的
last
就
test,
是
the
移动
mobile
的
build was
残
honestly
酷
kind of a
的
mess.
啊，
不对，换一个表情。
I heard that actually too.
问号。
对
Question mark?
这里呢，其实确实我们
We
上次
really
确实没有做好
dropped the
这里还是
ball.
要跟各
So
位
to all the
会员说声
Fox
对不起
hunters, sorry.
对，然后
We're sorry.
所以我们
Which is why
所以那就我来
I'll
给
show
大家
you
最后
where
展示
we're
一
at
下
with
这个移
mobile
动端的优化进
optimizations.
度啊，因为我们之前有提
we
过说，
promised that
在移动
once
端
we
有
made
一些
solid
比
progress on
较
mobile,
阶段性的成果的时候，是需要给大家
we'd
来
share
看
it
一
with
下的。
you.
然后那大家就看一下
And
屏
we
幕
got
中
something to
的
show.
这个优化后的视频效果。
Damn, does it
然后
just
我们
look
主要
insane
针
now or
对
what?
不同的机型
We've
做
been
了
optimizing
适
across
配
a
优
range of
化，
device
从画
models,
面
improving
表现、
graphics,
帧
FPS, and
率、
overall
传输速
smoothness.
等各个方面，比上一次呢都有比
Compared
较
to the
明
last
显的
test,
提
it's already a
升。
big step
当然，
up.
这个不是我们
Of course,
最
this
终的
isn't the
版本，
final
到
build.
公测前
Keep
还
polishing
会
right up
继
to
续做提
global.
升。包大家工作后
After
也会
launch,
根
we'll
据大家
keep
的这个实际
fine-tuning
反馈啊，然后去对这个移动
based
端
on your
去
feedback.
进行适配。希望公
But
测
also
版
make
本
sure the
能够
mobile
以更
version
好的
feels
表
great
现与大家见面
when。you play it in global.
那以上展示内容呢，
It's everything we've got to share on
优化进展
optimization for
当
now.
然还有各种的
Of course,
细
there's
节
still
调
tons
整
of smaller
在
tweaks.
各位玩家
You'll
公
see
测的
those
时候进行体验。
once global goes live.
大雄老师，其实我们前面
Okay,
聊
but
的
since
这
we've
么
been talking
多
about
都
global
是
launch this whole
提到
time,
公测，那我们现
does
在
that mean the
公测
launch
的时
date
间
is
是不是
locked
已经
in?
确定了？
没错，
That's
我们
right,
已
it's
经定好了
official.
二重螺旋将
Duet
在
Abyss multi-platform
2025
global
年10
launch
月28号全球
is set on
首台公测
October
上线。那我再
28th.
总结一下，全角色
Everything's in
全武器免费
October
取消，商业化模式改
Oh
动
my god.
还有我们的目标只有一个，希望给大家带来更多的游戏体验，以及更
Everything
简
is
单、
just
更
coming
轻
up
松的游
for
玩乐
me,
趣。
dude.
那其实都聊了这么久了，然后现在我其实也想说一些比较掏心窝子的话，为什么我们要调整这些东西？其实说白了就是，
Let me
用户的
write
习惯
down
付费取决于他对你的产品
the
以及
date.
对你的产品他认为价值判定是在什么时候。所以我们不会
Okay, so I could remember.
pay to win 啊或者之类的强
Ah,
更多的
well, that's cool. I mean, I'll be busy then.
你值得认可我们的产品了。
Come play first, and we'd love your support. Honestly, just knowing it already means the world to us.
我们就
And what we really want is for players to jump
体验
in,
一下，然后
experience the game.
感受一下我们游戏。如
If
果
it
觉
doesn't
得
quite hit
不
the
好，
mark,
那么
let us know where
也
it
请你
falls
就是
short.
告诉我们哪里觉得体验不好，
对
我们
So
或
we
许
can keep
可以改进。
improving.
对，我们也会一直
Yeah, we'll
持续
keep
地
listening to your
收听到
feedback,
大家的建议跟反馈，我
and
们
making
继续
updates
去
along
调
the
整
way.
让我们的产品变得更好。
But also build something people actually enjoy, something that feels worth your time, deliver what you're looking
对，所以
for.
我们还是本质
That's
上
core. We
就
want
是
this
希
to
望我们是一
be
个
a
没有压
chill,
力
low
的、
pressure
更轻松
game.
的这么一个游戏，让大家
No
没有
paywalls,
付费
so
压
you
力
can
去
enjoy
畅
playing.
想，我们去享受
Just jump
游
in, have
玩我们
fun,
这
and
个
enjoy
过
the
程的一个
ride.
游戏。最后你认可了
If down the line you feel it's worth
我觉得都
supporting
是可
us,
以的。
that's awesome, but it's always your choice.
刚才我们其实聊了
Bro,
很多
man.
游戏内的
So we
东西，
talked
那么
about,
现
but
在
I want to
就由
highlight a
我这
few
边讲
things
下一些游戏外的我们准备的
happening
内容。
outside the game
第
too.
一个是我们的
Our
H5
web
号
mini
用
game
安登螺旋飞跃
is now
正式
live.
上线了，大家这个时
Scan
候
the
可以
QR code
扫
on
一
the
下我们屏幕
screen.
上的二维码，参与我
Give
们
it a
的
try.
活动，点点手指
It's super
逐渐
simple.
飞
Just
跃，
tap to play,
参
and
与
you can
就
earn
可以
in-game
获
rewards
得
by
游戏奖励。
just by
然
participating.
后在后续的公测预热阶
Leading
段
up to
呢，我们
launch, we'll
运
also
营
be
也
rolling
准
a ton
备
of
了非常
fun
多的
content,
角色档案啊、玩
character
法，包括
spotlights,
系统攻
system
略
guides, and other
等等这
interactive
些互动栏
features.
目，包括
Plus,
我
we're
们前
opening
面有提
signups
到
for
的
our
测试服
upcoming
的
test
招募，
server.
这个是大家
Stay
可
tuned
以
for
多多
on
关注
our
我们的
official
官方社媒，
socials.
多与我们
Let
互
us know
动。
what you think.
同时呢，我们美
Of
术
course,
同
our art
学
team
也
will
会
keep
持
polishing
续
the
去做好美
details.
术的细节优化，以更
The
进一步
visuals
的
will
画面
keep
表
look
现
even sharper and when
与
we
大家
see
见面。
we see them at launch.
那距离公测还有一段时间，那我
Still
们
got
会继续在正式
time, and
上
during
线之
this
前，
period, we'll
继续
keep
优化和
fine-tuning
打磨我们在
everything
进行中的内容，以
to
争
make
取
sure the game
最
feels as
高
good
的
as
完成度、
possibly
最好
can.
的
We
效
want to
果，
deliver
面对大家。
highest
期待
quality. We
10月
can't
28
wait
跟
to
大
share
家
with you
正
on
式见面，
October 28th.
10月28号见，
拜拜。
拜拜。
Wow, that was freaking, dude. It's
What's
not
the
a.
meaning of wielding this sword?
Is it replaying? Is this a new trailer? It's literally like not a gacha anymore. It's literally it's gonna play like Warframe now. I wonder how Warframe makes their money. I wonder if it's like cosmetics too, and like in-game bundles and whatnot. I wonder if they're taking that same route. That same route. Wow. Because I'm not gonna lie, with the stamina stuff gone and whatnot, and like no like peer pressure to like hop on events, you could just chill and like play the game whenever you want now. Which is what I've already been trying to do with like Uma Musume and Zenless, you know, Zone Zero. I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it for sure. I mean, I was already gonna try it before. I hope they do good. I think the one thing I want to know is how... I don't mind it when the game's chilled, like doing like the base content, but I want them to have like a certain hard mode so I could test the waters with my account and like my characters and whatnot. I don't want it to be easy with everything. I want there to, you know, to be like some sort of end game and like difficulty at the end to test my limits and push my characters and whatnot. I hope there's a thing like that. Again, for those that are watching with me, if you guys know, like, if there's a mode like that, appreciate like any comments on that. I would love to know. Because again, I have not played this game personally, or any of the technical tests, or betas, or demos, or alphas. But yeah, man, that looked crazy. Like, actually, it actually is like a mega change. That, like, those changes. Dude, it's just literally not even a gacha game anymore. I've already said it multiple times now. It's like, it's crazy. So I'll definitely be giving it a try. I would definitely, you know, again, I was interested in it before and whatnot. So I mean, with this, I mean, I'm like more inclined to give it a try now. But wow, what a crazy what giga changes, man. That's crazy. Again, I'm gonna play it. Hopefully it works out for them, man. Hopefully the monetization, and hopefully they're able to like keep the game afloat. 'Cause like, I mean, if it doesn't work out for them, I feel kind of bad. Did it have controller support? I'm sure it does. I think I heard it does. And whatnot. I think that it didn't during like some of like the technical tests and whatnot. But I heard they implemented it. If I'm not again, like for those that know, like I appreciate any comments on that as well. If you guys know if it has controller support and whatnot, that'd be good to know. Because again, I'm a controller dude. If the game does not have controller, then that's already like a big, you know, that's probably like a deal breaker for me. Because usually my hands like just get stiff and like they start hurting immediately when I play mouse and key on any game. But and one thing that's on my mind too, for those that know, is this game. I know it's coming to PC and it has a mobile version. Is this game coming to console? I would love to know that for those again that are actually watching along or that getting this far in the video. But yeah, man. Uh, besides that, I think I think I'm I think I'm interested, man. Uh, I'm gonna be willing to give the game a chance and play it. The game does come out October 28th. There's just so much happening lately. It's crazy. Gears is coming out today. Wu was about to get a new update. Silk Song's on the horizon. Uh, 2XKO is about to launch as well in little like less than 2 weeks. Uh, this second half of this year, it's gonna be pretty overwhelming with all the stuff I'm gonna be trying to be trying to like make content for playing and streaming and whatnot. But it's gonna be fun. I could tell. A lot going on, and I feel like that's a good thing. At least like for me, I would assume. But um, yeah, there you have it, man. I wanted to check this out. It was again, I heard that there was gonna be major changes to the game and like its systems, and they weren't kidding. The game's like again in my eyes, I don't consider this a gacha anymore. No, it's literally like a standalone thing. And one of the things that I am excited about, because I don't know if my buddies or any friends are gonna be playing this, it has co-op. So even if like you want to like they want to give it a try or not, and if we could give it like a try, you know, give it like a quick like little session, and like if it turns out to be fun, then maybe we could keep playing every now and then. If not, then we could hey, we gave it a chance. But I'm glad that the co-op stuff is there because I there's not a lot of like good co-op experiences in my uh at least from my personal experience when I've played mobile or gotcha games. It's just been abysmal. So I do want to. I'm glad that they have co-op here. I do want to see how the co-op experience is going to be. They are allowing us to farm and whatnot, but again, like if there's gonna be like end game stuff with harder bosses and whatnot too, and we could actually play co-op and fight the bosses together and stuff like that, I think that'd be fire. So we'll see where it goes. Again, if you know that if there's like hard content like that in the game, I would love to know. But I'm excited for this. I can't wait. I'm gonna stop yapping. Game launches on October 28th. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the game. Are you guys looking forward to it and whatnot? And let me know your thoughts on the changes and whatnot. I think the devs are actually putting out a lot of. You could tell they're gamers, man. Even by the live stream when they were like talking about the game, you could see them talk about the pain points of certain interactions, whether it's the summoning system or some of the other systems and whatnot in place, right? With any other game. And it's just like some of those systems are in place are obviously to help the devs make money and whatnot. So with them taking out all of these pieces and whatnot and all those like tension points, it's like sometimes I just feel like, if the game is that fun and like they're putting that much dedication to make the game that fun for us, it's like why not support them, right? Especially if you actually love the game. It's like, dude, you know, because that's how I feel about PGR and like Reverse 1999 right now, man. Like, I feel like they put so much effort to making those games good that I want to like give them some money every now and then, especially if it's a free to like even when it's a free to play game, man. Like I'll buy like a pack or two or like a cosmetic or something. You know, let's put a bit of support. You know, but uh, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will 100% try this game out when it comes to launch or when it launches and whatnot. But again, let me know your thoughts and opinions. And the game does again launch on the 28th. Now I'm done yapping. But yeah, you guys have a good day, a good night, and I will catch you guys on the next one. And hopefully I could continue uploading more consistently and whatnot. I've been hella busy, so hopefully I could get back on schedule again. Anyways, latest.